All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Ty Felton here to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings a 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Running a screen now for Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Murray setting up to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal. Jones gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. So they go up 7-0 here early.
Cowboys nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 43. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
His first throw is an interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. looking to throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running right, this is Jones. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down carry for Jones. Jukes away from one. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. That's going to be a Minnesota first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop made by Donovan Ezaraku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jones again on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They're giving it to Jones on the option. He gets him the first inside the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Point after is up and good by Reichert. And they bump their lead up to 14.
14. Cowboys nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Dak off the play fake.
Oh, no.
Too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected.
This is cheating in 4K, bro.
Put it at the spot and give him that first down. Give to Williams from the gun.
Look at this shit.
Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Prescott. Pass is caught at the 9. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And goal at the Vikings 4-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Dak to the air here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
I should have started that.
And the Vikings can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is a Vikings 1st down.
14. 1st down, Minnesota.
Here's Murray.
Oh, nigga.
And it looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. 2nd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing on 2nd, Kyler. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get the big play just before half. 33 yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He's got it near the 10. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jones hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Reichert on for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And the lead now 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Safe to
Bro,
say
if you
there's
quit, we
been
can
an
get another
early
game by now.
disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase
Same.
for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He dodged the tackle. And he's hit just before he can pick up that third. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Dak to throw.
Oh,
This
shit.
over the middle to Ferguson. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that is good for a Cowboy first down.
7 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
44-yard line.
Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
That's another
From the red zone now.
first down.
Brought in. And he's brought down just a few yards before the marker. A little further than that, and he would have had the end zone.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be stopped a few yards from the end zone. Just a couple from what would have been first and goal.
Down at the 4-yard
Working
line.
quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Prescott now to
third
throw on
and
third
2.
down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look
yeah.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop.
He
so the
dropped
ball
it.
Hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
It's a turnover.
Well, 99% of what
Appreciate it, bro. You just throwing straight burgers. Ripped off a 4-game win streak again. These niggas gonna fall off. Watch. So you're on a 53-game win streak. He has to be doing some super cheese. Well, he's really number one.
This ain't a debate. God's in control of the things that I make. He's in control of the time of the rest and the time I get dressed and when I take a breath and the time I had left and the chances I take. Think that you know me, well, it's a mistake. Skateboard is different, I got vertebrae. I am now bending and spinning and stretching and thinking of shrinking to fit in your tank. Think like an octopus, really a fish. Game in the head like a God is the fist. Who could do choreo movie like this when it comes to the spirit? You know who it is. Know what he bout. Any false idols, he's taking them out. But there is not any. Come on, look around. Telling you now. Let's count it down. 5. He's not the 4. He's not the 3. He's not the 2. He's not the 5. He's not the 4. He's not the 3. He's not the 2. We don't leave the church till the energy is done. They say they wanna have a good time, tell them come. People shout him nothing, none of I'll watch you run. He is not the or the and he is the one. Every opportunity to serve him, here I come. Raising his name from the moon to the sun. Ain't nobody do it like him, there is none. 'Cause he is not the Lord. When the thunder stops singing and the birds stop singing and the world stops spinning.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm done.